be very careful that you're not comparing yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy, and I really agree with that. Hey babes, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Today's video is the next episode in my monthly Girl Boss series that you guys have been loving, and today's video is all about motivation. I am sharing with you 8 tips on how to motivate yourself when you get stuck in a rut, when you just don't feel motivated, and things that just like personally help me feel more motivated and actually help me get stuff done, because those times suck, let's be honest. Today's video is also the first day of my Jessmas series that I'm doing. If you guys haven't seen any of my posts on my social media, you guys should follow me on my social media so you guys get updated on all this stuff. But in case you missed it, Jessmas is a video series that I'm doing where I'm posting a video every day up until Christmas, and each video features a new and different giveaway. This is just kind of my way to thank you guys for such an awesome year and supporting me, and just to show my appreciation to you guys. Make sure you guys are watching every single day and being active every day, because that is how people are going to be winning, because it's a pretty big giveaway and I think you guys are really going to love it. I'm going to talk about today's giveaway a little bit later in the video, so stay tuned. But for now, if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe down below to join the family. And without any further ado, let's hop on in. This first tip helps me so much because oftentimes I just feel like these random fleeting moments of motivation and then they just like disappear super duper quick, and it's hard to like get back to that. So the way I retain motivation and fight apathy is I do the 5-minute trick. 5-minute trick is basically where you try to focus on the task at hand for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, and by that time that you're done with those 5 minutes, usually that feeling of apathy has passed and you're able to just keep trekking on. This tip is actually one that I've talked about quite a bit before, and it's one that just really keeps me from getting discouraged and actually keeps me just accomplishing things. Breaking your big goals into smaller goals is so great because it makes accomplishing them so much more manageable. For example, if you have a goal for 2019 to save $5,000 by the end of the year, looking at it at the beginning of the year, you're gonna be like, holy cow, how the heck am I gonna save $5,000? It could seem like such a daunting task. However, if you break that huge goal up into smaller monthly or even weekly goals, it is going to make it so much easier to accomplish. Instead of trying to scrape up $1,000 every couple months to put away and try to somehow get to $5,000, you're able to put away $120 of your paycheck every single week. By the end of the year, you're not only going to end up with $5,000 saved, you're gonna end up with over $6,000 saved. And at the end of the year, when you hit your savings goal, you're going to feel so accomplished and proud that you actually reached and maybe even surpassed your number. You're also going to look back and feel proud that you were able to commit to achieving your goal every single week. Creating a motivation playlist is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, when you have a playlist full of songs that help you feel motivated and energized, it's going to keep you in the mood of feeling motivated and energized. If you guys have ever listened to a workout playlist while working out, that stuff really works. Playlists can really keep you in the mood and stay active and concentrated. I used to have a playlist for everything growing up. Now I just have, a playlist to drive to, a playlist for cleaning. But before I had playlists to cry to, a playlist to be mad at my parents to. There's just like playlists that keep you in the mood of things, and the feeling of motivation is definitely not excluded from that. So if you're trying to stay motivated and you like music, definitely make yourself a motivation playlist. To go with the last tip, I think this one is really important to be talked about, and I've actually mentioned it before kind of in my Girl Boss Habits video. If you guys want to check that out, I'll link it below. But essentially, I want you guys to know that it is so crucial and important to have realistic goals and standards for yourself. I think in this day and age, it is so easy to get caught up in seeing other people and seeing how much they're accomplishing and being like, wow, I'm not doing enough. And you start to set these kind of insane goals for yourself, like I want to be a CEO by the time I'm 22, or I want to be this by the time I'm like 25. And like it's so much pressure on yourself, and like there doesn't need to be that. I think as long as you're pursuing something that you love and you want to get done, it doesn't matter what the timeline is. I want you to recognize that like you don't need to have all that. I think to be working hard for yourself, to be accomplishing things for yourself is the number one most important thing. If you have all of these goals and expectations and standards that you're setting for yourself and you're just starting to like cave from the pressure of having those, honestly, don't worry about that. Do you pursue your passion, like live on your own timeline. Something I really live by is I really try not to have expectations for stuff. I kind of just try to hope for the best, expect nothing, and just work hard. And whatever awesome thing happens, I'm always just kind of pleasantly surprised by, rather than expecting something, and if it doesn't match my expectation, then I'm kind of just like bummed even if it is something awesome. Like I just try to have no expectations and just work hard and go with it. As many of you guys probably know, I love Pinterest. I love a good motivational quote. That is why I have my quote of the day segment, because I really do think there is so much power in words, and words have the power to influence you, to inspire you, to help create change. So I love a good motivational quote. If you guys think they're corny and campy, you can skip this tip, but I think by creating a Pinterest board full of your favorite motivational quotes, when you're feeling unmotivated, just take a look at that Pinterest board and read through some of the quotes you pinned and try to think back at why you pinned them. Chances are reading through all of these quotes are going to make you feel motivated once again. You guys know I also love a good to-do list. I make to-do lists all the time. I really try to stay active on it. It helps me stay organized and make sure that I am not forgetting anything, and also just making sure I stay accomplishing things. So my tip to go along with the to-do list thing is, at the end of the day, look at your to-do list and look at all of the things that you got done and crossed off. Oftentimes at the end of the day, I always feel like I didn't do anything. I'm like, wow, I did not get like anything done. And then I go to my to-do list and I just look at it and I'm like, holy cannoli. I have usually at least crossed off 75% of the things on my to-do list. But in the span of the day, oftentimes you just forget about all the little things. But by looking at your to-do list at the end of the day, reflecting, you see how much stuff you actually got done, and it feels good. I think it's really important to reflect at what you've done, and also to celebrate all of your accomplishments, no matter how small they might be. Even if it's just getting through at least half of your to-do list, I think that's a pretty great accomplishment because it means you got stuff done. For me, it's usually like, oh, I get to watch, an hour of Netflix with my husband and just like hang out, not work, just chill. And for me, that's kind of a celebration. It gives me something to look forward to at the end of the day. So all of this to say that it's important that you reflect on what you've done throughout the course of your day, to recognize your accomplishments and to celebrate your hard work and hustle. Before we get to the last two tips, I really quickly want to tell you guys about this giveaway and how you can enter. Today's giveaway is for the BH Cosmetics Warm Stone Marble Collection palette. This is an international giveaway. Anybody can enter. If you enter today's giveaway, you can also enter any other giveaway. This giveaway, as well as all of the other ones, will end on January 1st at 12 p.m. PST, so noon California time. And the way to enter this giveaway is to 1, subscribe here on YouTube, 2, give this video a thumbs up, 3, follow me on Instagram, and 4, comment down in the comment section your favorite video that you've seen on my channel, as well as one video idea you want to see on my channel in the new year. Make sure in your comment that you also include your Instagram handle so I can contact you if you win, so I can get all of your shipping information and such. If you guys don't have an Instagram account, it is free to create one, but in the off chance you don't want to, I will have other giveaways this week where you don't have to follow me on Instagram to enter the giveaway. Your email address or YouTube account or whatever else it might be that day. Every day is going to be different. So yeah, just keep an eye out for those giveaways. Good luck to all those who enter. Now back to the video. For me, I find this to be incredibly helpful with staying motivated and staying on task, is to actually take frequent breaks. So I know this might sound like counterproductive, but I promise you it's not. It actually helps me stay so much more focused, prolong my motivation. Taking frequent breaks is going to break up the monotony of feeling like you're just working endlessly. For example, if you are going to go study for 6 hours, if you don't take any breaks in the middle and you just try to go through that 6 hours, you're gonna just start feeling unmotivated and just so over it. But if you take a 5 to 10 minute break every hour, hour and a half, it kind of depends on how you like to work or what your work schedule's like, it gives you something to look forward to every hour, and it's going to keep you motivated and help you stay focused, and it's going to help you feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel and to just keep trudging through. I think having a role model to look up to and aspire to be at the level of is really great because it gives you something to work towards. Now, when it comes to actually looking up to your role model, be very careful that you're not comparing yourself, because comparison, there's this quote, it's like comparison is the thief of joy, and I really agree with that. Comparing yourself, especially when it comes to social media, it's very easy to feel, I don't know, crappy about yourself, but instead just working towards being at the same kind of like level or the kind of accomplishments that person has. For example, I have a couple role models I really look up to is Kristen Johns, and I really aspire to not be like her, but aspire to achieve the kind of things she's achieved. You know, have my own business one day, to design my own products like Kristen. I'm always really careful to not be comparing myself to them because, you know, everybody's on their own journey, everybody's doing different things. That is a wrap on today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that these tips were actually helpful and there's something that can be applied to your daily life. I know so many times I have felt unmotivated, and just by implementing some of these steps and tips, it has really helped. If you guys have a tip about motivation or how you stay motivated, please leave a comment in the comment section because you never know who it's going to help. If you guys want to win today's giveaway, don't forget to enter down below. And that's kind of all I have for today. The last thing we're going to end on is my quote of the day segment. And today's quote of the day is, "It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but a good amount of it actually is." I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like it fits very well in today's theme of the video of just feeling motivated. So think on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys lots, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!